ask why your young people are looking for every opportunity to leave this country? Do you need to ask why we are told there are about 86 pediatricians, people, doctors who look after babies in the entire country of 220 million people? Why there are no cardiologists, brain surgeons, IT experts? Everybody is fleeing and running. And those who have put us in this position, I think, in a way, they are happy about that. Because they think that we have decided that is the solution, but we know it's not the solution. That's why we are gathered. So move on away from them, move on away from our country. Instead, we get to place a situation, if we do our things right and we organize right, they will be the ones to leave this country for us, if they make it out with their lives. I was at an event recently, a few days ago, where they had Rotimi Amechi, former minister, you know him, former governor of River State. A friend of mine invited me. Usually, I don't attend such things with such people. I don't. But he prevailed upon me to attend. And then I just told myself, we can't run away from them. Let's even go and listen to the moribund ideas that they have and know how to counter them. But he said something. At least one thing I like Amechi for is that he shoots from the hips. He says it as it is. Even though he's as immersed in the contradiction of the Nigerian state as every single one of them. But the good thing is that he acknowledges it. He said, and I think he said it before, he said there's no hope for Nigeria. He said this is one of them. He said there is no hope for Nigeria and nothing will save this country. People don't understand why he said so. He's not exonerating himself. He said something that we are going to all hopefully put a light to. He said the worst calamities have happened in this country with the worst political leadership in the history of this country. And there's nothing the people can do about it. Nothing. That no matter what they do, that there's nothing you and Nigerians out there can do about it. So they have continued along that line. He said, did we tell you that we are good, that the Nigerian politicians are good? Did we tell you that we are saints? And yet you keep on putting us back in power and asking us why the country is not working. There are truths that he spoke, even though he's one of them and he cannot be exempted or exonerated. So this is the problem that we are facing. Thank you. But it's key. Because what he was doing was to throw a challenge to every single one of us. I dare you. You know how bad your situation is, but I dare you to change it. You know those people who are oppressing you, but I dare you to change it. I dare you to oppose us. So when you hear such things, it should inflame you to passion and anger. Anger to want to do something about this situation. You and I know, and they know. Perhaps they know it more than you. That you are more powerful than they are. They know it. Otherwise, they won't bother to divide you along parochial lines, tribes, religion, ethnicity. Then they sit down together regardless of their differences to share the spoils of the Nigerian nation. They tell you we can no longer afford subsidy because it benefits a few people to the detriment of Nigerians. We will remove it. So you answer me, answer. They have now removed it. They said it benefits only a few. Meaning that you have never benefited from subsidy. So has it benefited you? It's the game they play. They wanted to buy new jeeps, 130 million naira. That's what the removal of subsidy was all about. It's about the comfort of these people. The president went to hunger the other time, a matter of 6 days, and spent a whopping $570,000, worth around 370 million naira in a few days. And we see these things, and it's okay by us. So Rotimi Amechi was right. What are you going to do about it? Was the question he asked. Well, we're here. It's a long way, but we are closer, because the contradictions of the Nigerian states is bringing us closer to the resolution of the crisis of this economic and social and political crisis of this country. So let them continue in their perfidy. We will be waiting for them, but we must organize. That's why we are here. Nigeria is our birthright. None of them today has more right to this country than any one of us. So why should they take the spoils? And we sit back, our children are fleeing. People don't know the cost, the social cost of this Japan, apart from the general malaise, the general degradation of the Nigerian system. Families are broken down. At 10, 11, 12 years, children are leaving. Then when the children leave, the father says, look, a lot of terrible things are happening abroad. You have to go and stay with them. Their mother goes. The family is broken down. You see houses everywhere. GRAs and the rest, they are completely empty. And when they go back, some of them swear they will never come back to their country. Not because they hate their country. Because it makes them cry, makes them their hearts bleed. That a country that has been blessed, left, right, and center is wallowing in mediocrity and poverty. This is the Nigerian situation. They tell you, I don't, because I know we have lost time, so I will try so that we can move as quickly as we can. But I needed to say these things. They tell you that part of the problem of this country is because, we have a large population. Large population. Have they forgotten China? 2.6 billion. Have they forgotten India? Have they forgotten Brazil? United States, Russia? Population is a strength. Population of young people in 25 years. Africa, we have 25% of youthful population in the world. And it is said that if we can get it right politically, Africa will dominate and rule the world. And that is the truth. So I want to use this opportunity to welcome you all. I want to thank you. I want to thank JAF Oyo and affiliates of JAF who have helped to put this thing together. Comrades, it is not yet darkness. There is still a little bit of light in the horizon. We shall make this country better. We shall make this country the country of our dreams. Because 35 years ago, the person sitting behind you, sitting here and talking to you, had a dream that 35 years from now, 20 years from then, that this country will be an Eldorado. And we have worked towards getting a better country, and you are helping us to do it. So I want to thank you all for attending this.